My number 5. Let's look at this. It is the Nike DT Max. The white and black. The Deion Sanders.
Who's that?
Why are you this way, bro? So, if you guys have been paying attention to the Rejuvenator channel, you might have seen Vic looking like a mad scientist. So, Rejuvenator has partnered up with OxyClean to give you the sneaker hat foam cleaner.
You could clean hats with this too?
Hats, bro. Straight off the Mata, bro.
Straight off the Mata. All right, so for this episode, we're giving away 10 bottles of this Rejuvenator OxyClean hat and sneaker cleaner.
We're doing an unboxing of the 2025 Air Jordan 1 Black Toe. Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm Jerome.
And I'm Luis.
And we are the Nice Talk.
Powered by Rejuvenator. So as y'all know, as always, we start this pod with break down the fit or latest pickup. So talk to us, bro. What are we doing today?
Today, I'm going to do latest pickup. And it's actually something that we're giving away in this episode as well for the month.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Travis Scott Medium Olive. Love the pair. It's fire. But that's my latest pickup for this episode.
I am going to break down the fit because I've been excited to put all this together. Top down like a convertible. So we have the Ube Matcha Latte Hat Club on the Mata. Dre Did It Dr. Doom Tea.
It's fire tea.
This part, I'm not going to tell y'all where these are from because I'm going to gatekeep these.
It's okay. It's okay to do that sometimes.
These have to stay with me, and if you know, you know. These are a nice camo cargo pant, right? And on the feets, we got the size Air Max DNs. Y'all seen me unbox these on the last episode. Had to go straight to feet with these. And that is the fit for today. Yo, so speaking about Air Maxes, I was running errands this past weekend in my Patta Waves, the white pair, and they got dirty, bro.
Oh, boy.
They got dirty, bro? But look, thankfully, they're patent leather. And shout out to Rejuvenator for these sneaker wipes because they put in work. Really, really easy way to clean my sneaks in between the deep clean days, right? So let's talk about how we're giving away 20% off to the 21st orders on rejuvenator.com with the code NT20.
NT20, y'all.
We know that 2 of y'all used the code last episode.
2.
So we appreciate those 2 orders. So make sure y'all lock in and get these products.
Now, if you paid attention to the intro, you will know that we're doing an unboxing of the 2025 Air Jordan 1 Black Toe. They were supposed to release this year, 2024, but they pushed them back to 2025. How are you feeling about these, bro?
I'm gonna pass on them. Okay, they're reimagined, right?
Is it this?
Yeah, it's the Air Jordan, the unnecessary Air Jordan on the Wings logo replacement. Now I get it, it's reimagined. Some things are gonna be different. Now I love the vintage midsole. I love the distressed leather that they decided to go with. Especially with the way that I style myself now, things are a lot baggier, right? Things sit over our shoes. And a lot of people are going to say, well, if that's the case, why does the Air Jordan bother you?
Beat me to it. I was about to say that next, yeah.
But that's not the only thing. You see these right here? To me, it's the same exact thing, but these are better. So why do I need those? How do you feel about the black toe?
I love the shape.
The shape is nice.
The shape is beautiful. The signature on the inside is a nice touch. However, I agree with you. I'm not a fan of the Air Jordan branding on the side. It's a Jordan 1. It should have the wings. 100%. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Now, keeping that in mind, there are a few things that I want to point out that differs from I believe it was 2016?
2016 was the last drop, yeah.
That was the only retro besides the OG.
Unless you want 2013? Or am I tripping?
Am I right? 2016?
All right. Yeah, we have a 2016 and we have a 2013 retro as well.
Because I was going to say the only other black toe I know of besides the 2016 is you can think the old love, new love, but that's a mid,
and that's the only mid that matters. Hey, that's the only mid that matters. You have to allow it.
I had that, so I did have that.
You did.
So that's why I always tell people. For all the new onlookers, right? I have a hate relationship for mids. Notice how I didn't say love hate, right?
Hate is understatement for the mid slander that
I just have a hate relationship for mids. But it's not because I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. I truly don't like them. And as you heard, I had the black toe, old love, new love, and I did not like them. And I've also tried it was like the Fear ones they came out like years ago when they did the whole Fear pack. They had like a mid. Tried it. Don't like it. I felt like a toddler. Yeah.
He literally just called all of y'all that wear mids out there toddlers, and I hope y'all okay with that.
Yeah.
Come at this man in the comments because the disrespect is unnecessary.
Still wear what you like. I'm always going to preach wear what you like.
Yeah, of course.
But not for me. I also have I don't know if it's a 2016 or 2013 pair, but I know it ain't these.
Let's check
you
the production date. All right, Will,
toss me that,
those.
John.
Yeah. Let me see that 2025 pair while you do this.
First things first.
Yeah.
Production date check. I know I was right. 2016.
2016 pair.
2016.
In hand.
Now,
Man,
of course,
big as shit.
these have wings. Not Red Bull. No signature. The leather is not distressed. It just has more of a gloss on the leather than those do.
Right.
And the biggest difference, white tongue. So the 1985s,
1985
did not have black tongue.
All right, look, y'all in the comments right now, let us know which you remember, because upon us doing research of the actual OG of the black toe, we saw some with black tongue and we seen some with white tongue. So talk to us. Which one do you remember? Is this like a Fruit of the Loom thing where do you remember the
I know exactly what you're talking about
on the logo or not? Because we're seeing both and now it's getting kind of complicated.
Well, I'm sticking with it was white tongue.
It was white tongue? All right, cool. So you're saying the black tongue is part of the reimagined series. Okay.
Because who is Jordan Brand not to change something that we didn't ask them to change?
That's a fact. Now, do you like the black tongue more than the white tongue?
No.
No?
But you also know I'm an OG when it comes to this, so
we all know you an OG.
Here we go.
Guy. We all know you're an OG.
Because of that, I'm white tongue, bro. I'm not mad at the black tongue though.
Right.
I'm not mad at all. Now, the biggest takeaways as far as the positive side, we talked about last episode about liking shoes, with a little bit of yellow in and stuff to kind of give some oomph to it, right?
Yeah.
Those come pre-aged, right?
To a certain extent, yes, they do.
But it's tasteful this time.
Yeah.
Because I noticed with a lot of the what are you doing, my guy?
I'm pre-aging them myself. Look at how soft the leather is on this pair, bro.
Pre-aging?
Yeah. The worn-in look is what we're going for. I
mean, people do say ones look better when you get that crease in the toe box.
Yeah, so look, I'm getting it ready for whoever.
I don't agree with that, but...
Are you mad that I did this to your pair just now? I do like the subtle distress and age in the black leather. Like the 2016, your pair is distressed from wear. Right? Like you put miles into those. Granted, you don't see much creasing, which I do like. You can obviously see the distressing in the leather with this new pair. And it just gives it that like aged look that we all kind of like, but also are ready to see something new with, as we spoke about before, right?
Right.
This whole vintage wave is starting to see its end, in my opinion.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm tripping. I'm like 90% sure I'm tripping. Black toes did not come with white laces.
They did not. They didn't come
I'm
with
like
white
90%
laces.
sure.
They came with red laces.
They come with red and black.
Yeah.
And the reason I had white laces in my other pair is because I took them from my Chicago's.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That makes sense. Because you are a white tongue, white lace kind of guy. You're that OG.
That's another question I got for you guys. When you wear your ones, right, do you go contrast with the laces and the tongue, or do you mix match?
I think it depends. It depends with me. For example, my mochas.
You have yellow laces in your unions.
Why did you say that like it was like judgmental?
It is very judgmental.
What's wrong with that? Yellow lace is a perfect contrast for the union.
No, they are. They come
now,
with
would I do that with another Jordan 1? Probably not. No, I only did that because it just came with it, so it made sense. And they came with a dual lace, which is really dope.
Yeah,
too.
I messed with the dual laces.
Yeah, but when it comes to contrasting, I typically go the contrast route. Like my mochas, black laces, white tongue. My Chicago's, lost and founds, black lace, white tongue. But then if it's a black tongue, I typically go black lace because I want it to be a little bit more subtle. I think a white lace on a black tongue looks way weirder than black lace on a white tongue.
Yeah, black lace on a white tongue.
Yep, just like that. Exactly.
That was good.
I do like the fact that this is a black tongue because it gives it a little bit more longevity with wears, right? You don't have to worry about the white tongue getting dirty. Granted, you have
Venom
Rejuvenator.
stains.
You do have Rejuvenator.
I mean, that's why it's here.
Yes.
Rejuvenator is here so you can do whatever the heck you want, right?
Yep, that part.
And not have to worry about it. Final thoughts on these. For me, I know you said for you, you're passing.
Yeah.
It's 100% cop for me.
Okay.
And it's something that I want to do to those that I'm not going to say because I don't have time for everybody jocking your boy. But when it's done, then you can copy. And if somebody does it first, then I'll be salty. But
so for me, you see how I just passed them to you? Mm-hmm. That's my final thought. I'm gonna pass. Yes.
You John Stockton each other?
I don't know who that is.
That's crazy.
Sorry, we talked about this already.
I'm about to make basketball and sports references this entire series that we have going on.
So definitely gonna pass for the simple fact that I think I have enough black, red, and white shoes in my rotation.
It's never enough.
It's not. I understand that it's never enough, but at some point it is enough, right?
No.
So I'm gonna continue to put miles on my unions, and let those go into the hands of the people that actually want them.
As you should. I like that you say that. That's very generous of you and very thoughtful.
Yes.
Because a lot of people will be like, you know what, I'm going to just get them for resale purposes. Or, you know, some people would say something along the lines of the hype beast in me might cop them because of like the mini swoosh or something.
I see what you're doing
like
there.
that.
You're referring to a previous video. That's really smooth. Speaking about the word hype beast, I seen y'all in the comments talking about me being a hype beast with the list that I provided.
It was refreshing to not be the person being attacked.
Don't interrupt me. Let me finish. I seen y'all in the comments. I'm a hype beast. We all have a little bit of hype beast in us. That is the point of being attracted to a new shoe, to something that's different. Because if we weren't hype beasts, we'd all be Jerome just wearing OG models, and that is it. At the end of the day, I'm a hype beast. So what? I also do appreciate OG colorways. I've been in the game a lot longer than y'all Gen Zers, so hop off my back, please. Or buy my sneaks for me.
Ooh,
I'll allow it.
We know that's not happening.
Yeah, we know that's not happening.
Is this the 85 cut? Or is this just a reimagined?
You told me, Pops. I don't know.
I mean, I don't have the box.
But you know the 85 cut. You made it.
All right, moving on. Moving on. Y'all see what I got to do with, right? Y'all see that, right? Because people were already last episode in the comments dang, he created 1 through 14. That's crazy. Yeah, so this is what I deal with on the daily.
This is why
all of my friends.
This is why he doesn't hang out with me outside of the pod. He's tired of my stuff. So
Arthur Fist. So if you guys have been paying attention to the Rejuvenator channel, you might have seen Vic looking like a mad scientist.
For months, the mad scientist Vic Almighty has been locked away, tirelessly working on the ultimate sneaker cleaning breakthrough.
It's almost ready. Just needs one little thing. It's alive! Yes! The ultimate foam sneaker cleaner is here!
So Rejuvenator has partnered up with OxyClean to give you the sneaker hat foam cleaner.
you could clean hats with this too?
Hats, bro. Straight off the mata, bro.
Straight off the mata.
You know how you get that little dirt in the sweatband?
What you trying to say? All right, so for this episode, we're giving away 10 bottles of this Rejuvenator OxyClean hat and sneaker cleaner. All we need y'all to do is comment your Instagram handle and comment something about today's relevant topics.
So speaking of giveaways, right? Make sure you enter October's sneaker giveaway, which is a Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott medium olive.
All you have to do is make sure you guys comment your shoe size, your Instagram handle, and comment another relevant topic for the pod.
So before we get into our next topic, right? I just realized something, bro. When we record these episodes, right? They release every 2 weeks. So this episode will release on the 19th.
Yes.
So technically when this released, your birthday would have been the day before.
Ah,
Right?
I didn't think about that.
So make sure you guys wish Luis a happy belated birthday. And because of that, right?
Yeah. Oh, I was wondering why you didn't unbox that.
Wifey asked me to give you something.
It's a middle finger in here, isn't there?
No, your wifey.
Oh, you're slick. Ah.
See, I had to fake it out, put it in a hat box,
You
right?
got to fake it out. What do we look? Ain't no way. Yo, hey, we got a new lens. Let's talk about it. I don't think y'all understand what this is right here. This is a 35mm 1.8 right? It's also a macro lens. I do a lot of detail photography when I'm shooting like my jewelry for the brands that I work with. So this is going to come in very, very handy.
Biggest takeaway, right? You can stop borrowing mine.
Shout out to my baby Jana. She always just showing love, and this will be the most abused lens. I was literally just borrowing Chris's 35 yesterday, and I was just talking about picking one up because, I need more write-offs for taxes.
Now you no longer need to.
Now I no longer need to. Thank you very much, baby. I appreciate you.
See how we get down on this podcast? You get the serious, you get the funny, and then you get the sentimental.
Can I put this on the shelf?
I don't know. Are you crying, Luke? You want to cry?
I'm sweating. I'm not crying.
Oh, your eyes are sweating?
My forehead. It just comes from the forehead and lines up with my eyes.
So this next topic is someone, you as the viewers, asked us to give our top 10 releases of the year.
I'm with that. Are we allowed to put shoes in the list that have not dropped yet?
I would say yes.
Yes.
Even though it could change because, as we saw, the Black Toes were this year drop, and now they're not.
They're pushed back. Yeah. All right, cool. So we going 1 to 10 or 10 to 1?
We're going to go 10 to 1. We got to keep the people interested. You don't want to give the best pick, first.
All right, so who's firing off?
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What you got at number 10, bro?
Okay, so bear with me because I did not rank this 1 to 10. This is a bad number 10 to start with because I know I'm going to trigger you. All right, you know that brand MSCHF, right?
Oh, my. Anything MSCHF should not be on this list.
Yes, it
whatsoever.
should. It's the New York in me. I'm going with the 2x4 boot, that Timberland boot that they did, where like the outsole came above.
I got a $100 necklace. I'm from New
York.
York.
Yes, exactly.
New York.
Yes, that is number 10 for me. All right, what's your number 10,
So
bro?
for me, at number 10, I have the Jordan 4 Military Blue.
Ah, that's on my list too. Nice.
It could have been higher, but I'm looking at the stuff on the list and everything that I know that's come out so far that I actually like, that'll be number 10.
Honestly, there weren't that many pairs that dropped this year that were like, I need that,
Yeah.
This list was actually kind of difficult to make. My number 9 will be the Nike Air Pegasus 2K5, the Bicoastal. You remember that cream and green Air Pegasus that everybody was looking at? That is my number 9. I don't have them, but it is one of my favorite drops this year. I will circle the block for those.
Number 9, let's see here. Shocker. I have the ASICS GT 2160 Venom.
Another one on my list. Look at that.
But lower. It's showing our taste difference.
That's where I'm going to put the military blue for. Number 8 for me.
So you got the military blues at number 8.
I got the military blues on number 8 because I missed out on the original pair and the early retro, right? Mm-hmm. And it's been so long since they retroed. So I had to make sure that was a pair that was in my rotation easily.
And I'm pretty sure it wasn't at the pair you got for the free 99.
It wasn't free 99.
I mean, you had to work for it, so it wasn't free.
Yeah, exactly. But at a very discounted rate, I would say, because they were a high retail price.
So at number 8, I have the Jordan 17 Low Lightning.
That's all you, OG.
That is a shoe that I've always wanted, and I missed them yet again. Good thing is they're not going for a crazy price.
Do all 17s come with a briefcase or no?
So the lows did not come with a briefcase. The highs did. Somebody fact check that, because I know y'all gonna get on me in the comments. If my OG sneaker knowledge is correct, the lows, no briefcase. The highs, briefcase.
So now on to number 7. I'm going to go with the Galaxy KD4. Oh. That was a beautiful pair to pick up again after Nike basketball days. And we discussed it on a previous episode.
Damn,
but
that's crazy.
After the pickup, I came to realize that was a shoe that I would not wear. It was purely a nostalgic purpose to get that feeling back from back in those days when I was working at Foot Locker as a sales associate and just wanting to make sure I got the whole Galaxy pack. So I sadly had to let them go and put them in the hands of somebody that would appreciate them more. But definitely top 10 contender for 2024.
All right, good. I'm glad you said that, because I was about to be like, wait, so it's on your top 10 list.
You about to roast me.
But you didn't keep it. Make it make sense,
Hey, look, we're talking about shoes that we don't really own either. So
yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
But you did own them, but now you don't.
Let it go.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Elsa. We on 7, right?
We're on 7.
Hear me out, y'all. Again, this is the OG. I have the Air Tech Challenge 2 Hot Lava.
Our lists are very similar this episode. I'm loving it. Mine are just higher than yours.
It's a beautiful shoe. It inspired the midsole to the Yeezy 2.
Yep.
If you're into tennis, then you know if I'm saying his name right. I might be butchering it. Andre Agassi. Mm-hmm. Look at me. Getting something right finally.
Now, do I know it's right is the question.
He said yeah, but he doesn't know. Tennis player.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, so you do know he's a tennis player.
I know he's a tennis player.
Okay.
I know that much.
Is it because you know tennis or is it because of the shoes?
Because of the shoes.
Okay.
Yes.
Definitely
not sports.
That's how we're going to get you to know players. Hopefully they have a signature shoe, and that's how you start to remember people.
That's as much as I know. Like if there's a shoe involved, I know.
All right, so
Stats?
you know John Morant?
Damn, no.
All right, he got a shoe.
Okay. The Hot Lavas, especially the 2024 edition, I like that they gave them a little bit more of a vintage rollout, especially like with the aged midsole. And I heard that the cut was a lot more updated than the previous pair. So I'm definitely planning to circle the block on that pair before the end of the year.
Number 6, I have the ASICS Gel NYC Naruto Shippuden. Is that on your list as well?
It was on my list, but then I replaced it. So we were there, but
And I actually do own that pair.
you do own that pair, and I need to get that pair as well.
That made the list for me because one,
Such a good pair.
I made sure that when I made the list that I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be a hype beast.
I'm not looking at you.
And I'm like, I'm also going to keep this list as authentic as possible to me. And whether people like it or not, it doesn't matter. It's my list. Go make your own. The details on that shoe, bro, and the branding and the attention to detail is just so spot on. And the color combo is just phenomenal.
Especially the fact that they did such a good job depicting Naruto with that shoe and not making it so gimmicky like a lot of the other brands out here that do anime-inspired footwear.
So it does come with like a lot of good accessories and stuff too. Like it comes with like a trading card, kind of. Different Velcro that goes on like different parts of the shoe, like the different like Sage Mode symbol and the Leaf Village logo and stuff like that. And it's overall like the execution from the box down to the shoes to the insole is just phenomenal.
So we on 5 now, right? So this is our
We
top
are
5.
on 5.
This is our
Top 5.
Top 5. I'm going to talk about the shoes that I have on feet right now. This is my number 5, the size Air Max DNs. The question marks? Yes, the question marks. The size Air Max DN caught my eye a minute ago.
Can you fit them now? So they work?
They work. There's a little bit of space. But you know how wide my foot is. It just, shut up. It works. It works. I have a little bit of a thicker sock on. And at one point, Rejuvenator did come out with an insole. That's also in there. So we good.
I like them. I like them better on foot than I did off foot. My number 5. Let's look at this list.
Mumble number 5.
Oh, okay. It is the Nike DT Max. The white and black. The Deion Sanders.
Who's that?
Why are you this way, bro? I'm going to have to start giving you my list ahead of time.
Yeah. So I could do research.
So you can do research and be like, oh, okay, cool.
Now the question
so
is,
he's
am I
now
actually
the
gonna do
coach
research?
for the Buffs, college football.
Lost me even more. But okay.
And he's probably the greatest cornerback in football history to me.
Wait. You said cornerback.
Yes, corner, not quarterback.
There's such thing as a cornerback?
Yes. He's the guy that covers the wide receiver on defense.
On to number 4.
He's lost. I enjoy that moment.
Oh, God. All right. So number 4 is the ASICS Kith collab, the GT2160, the Venom. That is my number 4.
Oh, you had it that high?
Yeah, I had it high, bro. That is a beautiful pair in my opinion, and I know that's going to probably piss some people off, but hey, like Rome said, go make your own list.
Yeah.
In the comments, list them out.
We've talked about this on our channel before we shifted over and was humbly picked up by Rejuvenator. The Nina Chanel 3.
That's on your list.
Yes.
Wow.
Because despite the green not being as deep as we thought it was,
And the eggshell not being as warm as we thought it was.
having them in hand, they are a lot better than what I thought they would be.
Okay.
And as we said from the previous episode, that for you it was a deal breaker for you. It was not a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
They still look very good.
Okay. Top 3.
Top 3, not 2.
Top 3. I'm gonna go with the Air Max 1 Oregon Ducks.
But they're Sue pairs.
Oh, I don't want the Flight Club exclusive.
Okay.
No, definitely a pair I'm sick I missed out on. And you had more than one pair, did you not? Yeah, you had 2 pairs.
2 pairs.
And what size were they?
9.5.
And you didn't want to sell it to me, so
No, we didn't. We're not gonna do this.
yes, we are.
No,
we're gonna
we're
do
not.
this.
We're not gonna do this.
There's many pairs that you've robbed me
so this
from.
one we're not doing because I kept the 9. You can't fit a 9.5. That's the whole reason you didn't have them this time. And I tried on a 9.5. They were too big.
So they ran big.
And I tried on a 9 because it's premium material in the sock liner.
Of
So they
course.
fit looser. So I put on a 9. The 9 was perfect. So.
Still blaming you.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Still
I'll take
blaming
it.
you.
And you know what's
That's
crazy?
What?
My number 3, Air Max 1 Oregon. Crazy, bro. This is why we get along,
Look at
bro.
that. Look at that.
And for me, it's number 3 because I'm a huge Air Max
I know you
fan.
are. So I feel like your last 2 are gonna be Air Maxes as well.
possibly.
You did that Lewis deep side because you know I'm right. I like
Okay.
that. Okay, so number 2 for me is the hidden ASICS Gel NYC.
Go the little glitchy John.
The little glitchy John. Yeah.
All right.
I got them because I did
That beautiful campaign with
I
Poison.
did a campaign with Poison, and that was the shoe that I got to feature, thankfully.
Number 2, kinda on par with what you were talking about as far as nostalgia. I miss these, but
Oh.
they are still on my list. Is the KD4 Nerf.
Oh, the Nerfs. You missed those, bro? They were sitting at Foot
They're
Locker.
still probably sitting, but it
Yeah.
just wasn't a like huge priority.
So did you really miss them, or you just chose to not get them?
I'm waiting for discounts.
Exactly.
And that brings us to our number 1. Let's hear it, bro. What you got?
Number 1, it's going to be Black Cement 3s.
Are they still dropping this year?
They better drop this year. I haven't seen any update that they're not dropping this year.
You know, we see
Jordan Brand, don't mess with me, bro. I still got the Countdown pack, and I still got the 2018 pair. My Countdown pack, cooked. My 2018 pair, cooked. Because it is the greatest Jordan of all time, in my opinion.
Why are you cooking your shoes?
Because I wear them. I wear that pair specifically is literally my go-to for everything.
But you know the real reason that you wear them and like dog while you kicks out?
Why?
It's because you got Rejuvenator to bring them back to life.
Ooh, that was smooth.
But my number 1, right?
Chlorophylls.
Yes.
I knew it. I'm sorry I stole that from you.
The Air Max 1 chlorophyll, like 20 years, people. Patta's for the people. It's still beautiful. And it's one of the situations where, though they didn't change anything, it is as it should be.
Yep.
I
agree.
still like the way the OGs look because of the aging process, but overall, it's just a beautiful shoe. And I know from the way it's built that when another 20 years go by, they'll look like how the OGs
It's going to
look now.
age beautifully. So look, that was our top 10 releases for 2024.
I'm interested in hearing their top 10 releases. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
make sure you guys comment. Let us know what your top 10 is. And look, if you didn't like our list, too bad, so sad. I'm looking forward to hearing y'all lists so I can also give my witty banter in return.
Yeah, as you see from last episode, we in the comments, we reading, we replying back. So on that note, I also want to know, like, who had the better top 10 list? Was it me? Was it Lewis?
Oh, it's definitely not me. I know my number 10 already ruled me out from that winning at all. So look, as always, make sure you guys check out Rejuvenator.com and use the code NT20 to get 20% off the entire site.
Only for the first 20 orders, so you got to be quick with it. You want that
Please be
discount?
quick with it, bro.
Move fast.
Move fast. And don't forget about our 2 giveaways on this episode. The OxyClean and the medium olive Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low. It's
Giveaway of the
very important that y'all follow the rules because the giveaway winners are real. They're real, but you have to comment your Instagram because how are we going to contact you?
Yeah.
How are we going to contact you on YouTube?
It ain't magic. Tell you that much.
You know what is magic? That OxyClean.
Get them things right. I see a little blemishes on here. I got to go clean up.
So, as always, I'm Luis, and to my left, we got
Jerome, a.k.a. 215 Shooter.
that part. We are the Niche Talk.
And we're powered by Rejuvenator.
That part.
Still.
And And we will catch y'all on the next episode.
That we will. Peace,
Later.
guys.